All right, guys, welcome to the stream. Everyone, we are officially live 4 hours away from the kickoff between, I think it's Chelsea and Fluminense in the massive Club World Cup semi-final. And I'm trying to predict the winner. A lot of people are thinking that Chelsea is gonna make it to the final. I do appreciate the Brazilian team, like Fluminense. I think they have a chance. So let me know in the chat, who are you rooting for today? Okay, drop a blue heart if you're rooting for Chelsea, or drop a red circle for if you are riding with the Fluminense, the team from Brazil. Uh, we also have got the predictions and the poll, everything that you need. Um, and just this is a prediction. I mean, it's what time is it right now? It is almost 10 a.m. here in Chicago, and the match is around 2. So we have like what 10 like 4 hours 4 hours away from now. So yeah, once again, this live is about Chelsea and Fluminense. If you guys know what I'm talking about, if you're a big fan of FIFA Club World Cup, soccer. For those of you who are living in the state, football is soccer. And so today we are going to talk about Chelsea and Fluminense. And I'm rooting for the underdog, the Brazilian team, Fluminense. Fluminense, yeah. I'm rooting for the Brazilian team. All right, guys. I don't think my audio is actually working, but if it is not, let me just say this. Ooh, hello, 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 hello. Welcome, 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 welcome. All right, guys, let me repeat what I was trying to say. I said today we are going to be reacting to the FIFA Club World Cup, the semi-final between Chelsea and Fluminense. I think the name of the Brazilian team is called correctly Fluminense. Uh, a lot of people are seeing predicting that Chelsea is gonna make it to the final. I am rooting and I am actually rooting for the underdog Fluminense. I like the way they play, and I really do appreciate the way how the Brazilian team impacted the tournament. Actually, I thought like Brazilian club were they were the only one that was challenging the European team, and I want to see how far. I would like to see Fluminense, one Brazilian team, make it to the final if possible. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people are predicting. A lot of people are thinking. Are seeing. Are predicting that Chelsea is gonna make it to the final. Um, Let me know in the chat. Who are you rooting for? You know what I mean. And if you're for Chelsea, drop the blue heart, and if you are for Fluminense, then drop the red circle. You know what I mean. Let me let me just write it down for those of you who are not understanding what I'm saying. Let me see if I have my stream. Let me go to the content and see what is going on actually. Can you guys hear me actually? If you can hear me, today I'm talking about the football match between Fluminense and my team. So if you're for Chelsea, drop the blue heart. Um, for Chelsea, drop the blue heart. Guys, don't mind me. For Chelsea, and then red circle for Fluminense. Okay, red for Fluminense. Guys, I have 1 hour and 30 minutes before I get out of here. Let's just predict. for Fluminense. Okay, if you let me see. Let me create a poll. I think it would be better if I have a poll. People are actually giving their opinion by also picking the team. Vote in the chat bar, live reaction, rolling ticket bar, support the team. Boo, boo, boo. For the audience. Once again, if you're just joining me right now, I am talking about the match, the football match between Fluminense and Chelsea. We are just doing a live reaction, and we want to see. We are trying to predict who's going to make it to the final. I would like to see the Brazilian team making it to the final, but I just wish, I just hope, right? But Chelsea is just as strong. They have a lot of professional player. I like and they have also um and they have also money. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, the only difference between any other nation and the European team is the finance, is the money, the capital. Those European team are strong. They have a lot of money. They can buy any player that they want to buy. So that's the only difference. But yeah, in the chat, guys, react. Let me see. I will create a poll. Um, I will create a poll between the two of this giant. The match is very important for the USA. It's very important also for the Brazilian and for the European. Um, After the poll end, read the result live on the stream. Okay, I'm gonna read the result. I'm gonna read the result, bro. I'm gonna read the result, guys. If you're joining me right now, don't forget to give us your opinion. Who do you think will make it to the final? Chelsea or Fluminense? Or I don't care. Some of you guys don't care, right? If you don't care, you gotta care, bro. You gotta take care of the um you gotta let us know if you care or you don't care. Let me just create a poll for you guys. Please pick a team. Pick a team. I am with the underdog. I want to see a Brazilian team making it to the final. I feel like Brazil was the only nation that was actually engaging those European club, big European clubs. They actually tried their best. They tried their best. You have like a 4 Brazilian team that were fighting hard. And then you have a lot of European clubs. Nobody could challenge them except the Brazilian team. I think one Brazilian team actually managed to beat Chelsea in the group stages, and also PSG. The only team PSG lost to, only the only team that was able to beat PSG recently was a Brazilian club. So I think they have a chance, man. I think they have a chance. I think, like, this team have a chance. They can make it to the final. I'm actually with the underdog. Let's go Fluminense. If you think Fluminense is going to win, put that heart. There's a red circle in the chat. And if you are thinking that Brazil or Chelsea is gonna make it to the final, then I want you to put the blue heart for Chelsea. Once again, if you're coming right now, listen to me. We are reacting live. I think it's like 3 hours now. Is it 3 hours? We have 2 hour, 4 hours from now. We will have the semi-final of FIFA Club World Cup between a Brazilian team and a European team. Chelsea and Fluminense, guys. Um. Uh. 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 Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. How many people are there, guys? Also, if you just joining me right now, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up so that a lot of people can join us. I'm trying to see what kind of question do you guys think I should ask? What kind of question do you think I should? Do you have anything? Do you have any question that you think I should actually go ahead and ask people? Fluminense. And actually, the final before the final for me is the tomorrow's match between PSG and what's that called? Real Madrid. I think this is the final before the final. PSG and Real Madrid. Who do you guys got for that match? But that match is the reaction of that match is going to be tomorrow, so I'm not gonna talk about it a lot. But you know, PSG is just it's just so good this year. So I'm not gonna be surprised if I see them beat Real Madrid, you know, and make it to the final. How many people do we have right now? We just have just one person, zero person. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I am gonna pin that question too. I'm gonna pin that question. All right. Okay. Where's my section? Oh, where is my what am I call my chat sections? Guys, if you just recently, if you're joining me right now, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and also participate. You know, if you're a big fan of football, I mean, a lot of people are not, but if you're a big fan of football, I want you to pick a side. I want you to tell me to give us your predictions. Who do you got, Chelsea or Fluminense? If you're from Brazil, also, if you're from Brazil, actually, I'm supporting your team. I think you are the underdog, and I really enjoyed what Brazilian team was able to achieve in this tournament. I feel like they are the only one that what you know they were the only nation that was able to challenge the big European clubs. Uh, you know, remember in the group stages, PSG was beaten by a Brazilian club. PSG, who's like a European champions, was beaten by a Brazilian club. And then Chelsea was beaten by another European club in the group stages. And Manchester City, I think Manchester City was also, was beaten by a Brazilian team or Saudi Arabian. So Brazil was the only team that was actually doing something in this tournament at least. And because of that, I am actually gonna go ahead and say that I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Brazilian club, and I would like to see one of them make it to the final. Because on the other side, the tomorrow's game is gonna be Real Madrid and PSG, and both of them are from Europe. So either way, European team will make it to the final. So I don't want it to just be another UEFA Champions League between two European club. I want it to be between a Europe side and another continent, and in the South American. In this case, South American. So that's the reason why I'm going with the underdog. If you disagree with me, tell me the reason why you disagree. And also go ahead and let me know in the chat who do you got actually winning this match. I like I said, I got me a Fluminense, and I would like to see them make it to the final. Yeah, yeah. Let's go with Fluminense, guys. And also, if you're joining me right now, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up and let me know. Let me know in the chat who you got. Are you also with the underdog just like me, or you are actually rooting for another for Brazil, or you are actually rooting for Chelsea? Actually, I know that there's a lot of Chelsea fan out there, and yeah, all of my Chelsea fan, please don't get me wrong. You know, I'm a big fan of Chelsea, but today I'm going with Brazil. I'm going with my Brazilian. Brazil. I don't know how to speak Portuguese, but I think Portugal, Brazil. You know, like Brazil is actually a nation that will make you speak Portuguese. Portuguese. Once again, how many people are watching? Actually, not a lot. Okay, 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 okay. All of you guys who are coming right now, if you're joining me just recently, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up and let me know who you got. Let me know who you got, bro. Let me know who you got. Let me know who you got. So far it's 50-50. 50-50. Thank you for sharing your opinion. So far it's 50-50. Chelsea, and it's a split decision between Chelsea and my other team, which is Fluminense. Let me know, bro. You know, hit that thumbs up, and also, whoa, my is my, I think my network is having issue, but I don't know. I don't know, guys. Can you guys hear me? I think my network is actually messing with me right now. I think my network is messing with me right now, but I'm not gonna say I'm pretty sure, but yeah. Sorry about the noise, guys. This it is very hot here in Chicago. And so I actually decided to use my air conditioning. As you guys can hear, the noise is coming from that thing. It is hot here. Controverse, controverse, controverse. What's up, bro? What's happening? What's happening? People are voting for Chelsea, man. People are voting for Chelsea. I know Chelsea's name is bigger than Fluminense, but I'm still not gonna change the team. I'm still gonna go with Fluminense. I feel like I wanna see the underdog. I wanna see them do something. I wanna see them surprise the whole world. So I'm still, even though I I am with you, all of you guys who are trying to say Chelsea is gonna make it to the final. I know why you say that. I know the name of Chelsea is very well known around the globe, but I'm still gonna go with Fluminense. I always like to be on the underdog side. You know what I mean? I always like to be the guy who contradict, who go with the opposite, who go with the minor. I mean, I don't know, not minor, but who go with the underdog. I mean, I root with the I root. I give my support to the underdogs, especially Brazil. Brazil, 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 Brazil. We have just two people that are watching. All of you guys who are coming, and um, I appreciate your presence. But yeah, if you can participate, let me know. And also, like, tell us what your thought on bro. I don't know why my thing is not. Tell us your thought on the tournament itself, like the whole tournament. Do you think the tournament actually is actually good, or you think is underachieved? You know, there's a lot of politics that is involved in the tournament, right? You had a lot of immigration issue that USA faced during the tournament. A lot of people felt like, I mean, a lot of supporters. I feel like there's a lot of supporters who would like to come and support their team, but because of the political atmosphere that we are in, a lot of supporters, a lot of club couldn't. A lot of club supporters were not able to come to the US, and so yeah, that's one of the things that uh, a lot of people are talking about. But also, if you want to share with us your opinion on the whole tournament, I felt like the tournament was okay. This is the first FIFA club, FIFA, what is that called? FIFA Club World Cup. So it is all right. It is all right. And besides, USA is not a nation. Football is not a number one sport in the USA. So they managed to do, at least they were able to, achieve the goal at least. So it's all right. It's all right. Who's gonna be the next host though? Who's going to be the next host of this tournament? I would like to see this tournament go to the sub-Saharan Africa. I don't know why, but I at least that's my that's what I think. I don't know why my focus, why this shit is not focusing on me. Yeah, guys, just give me 1 minute. All right, just give me 1 minute. My autofocus, my camera is messing up with me, so I'm uh just trying to fix it. Yeah, I don't know how many people are there, but if you're there, if you're just joining me right now, welcome. We appreciate your presence. This is a live reaction of what is going on between Chelsea and Fluminense. I mean, the match is going to start in 2 or 4 hours. 4 hours. Can you guys see this thing? This is my phone. If you can see, um, this right here is on my phone. Um, so the match is about to start around 2 p.m. It's 10:10 here in Chicago. So we still have four hours, at least 3 hours something. 3 hours something. So that's not bad. Um, yeah, let me see. Somebody send me a message. Sign up. Please join the community. I'm not gonna join the community, guys. I'm not gonna join the community. Someone is asking me to join the community. Why should I join the community, guys? Yo, if you're joining me right now, don't forget to hit that thumbs up so that we can have a lot of football supporters joining the live. Woo-hoo-hoo. Woo-hoo. If you guys want, I can actually, react to the match, the whole match. I don't know if I will be able to see it on my TV here, but let me see if there's a channel that is going to bring the match live. If you guys want me, actually, I will be able to live to stream to react to the match live here on my TV, in my TV, while you guys are there. Yeah, Fluminense and Chelsea. Fluminense and Chelsea. Let me see the ranking. Is Fluminense? If there's anyone from Brazil, let me know. What do you know? What do you think of Fluminense? Is Fluminense a good team in Brazil or no? Fluminense FC. What is their they rank? They're not that good in Brazilian league also, because they're standing at, I mean, six in it in a Brazilian league. So Flamengo is the number one team. Cruzeiro, Bragantino, Palmeiras, Bahia, Fluminense. Wow. So this Botafogo is the team that was able to beat Chelsea, and Botafogo rank. I think. Oh, Botafogo beat PSG, not Chelsea. I'm sorry. Botafogo was able to beat PSG 1-0, and they got eliminated by who? Who eliminated Botafogo? Oh, they didn't make it to the uh round 16. I don't know. I don't know. Botafogo, Palmeiras. Oh, they got beat by another team. Palmeiras. Wow. So Palmeiras was able to beat Botafogo, who was able to beat PSG. That's interesting. There's a Brazilian team that was able to beat Chelsea. I forgot the name of. Let me see Chelsea. Let me see all the match that Chelsea has played so far. Okay, so Chelsea Palmeiras, that was 2-1. Oh, Chelsea beat Benfica 4-1. Oh, Chelsea beat Esperante Tunis 3-0. Oh, Flamengo. Damn. So Flamengo beat Chelsea 3-1. Flamengo beat Chelsea 3-1 in the group stage. So that's the reason why I'm rooting for the Brazilian team, because those Brazilian team, they were actually, they performed very well in this FIFA Club World Cup. So that's the reason why I'm rooting for them. I'm rooting for those teams. All right. Yeah, 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 yeah. Flamengo, Botafogo, or whatever is. Um, 1 minute, guy. I'm coming. I'm coming back. Yo. How many people are watching? It's still no one people. Chelsea and Chelsea and Chelsea and Flamengo. Chelsea and Flamengo. What's up? What's up with my Chelsea fan? Chelsea and Flamengo. How are you guys doing? Anyone from anyone supporting Chelsea or Flamengo? Please hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Think I wanna do it like that. Oh man, just gonna just hold it like that. I wasn't able to. My Flamengo people. Anyone from Flamengo? Nobody from Flamengo is saying anything. So Roxana, I'm reading this one. Project overview. Full stack. AI powered system review automation platform to perform. Yeah, someone send me something, guys. If you're just joining me, guys, I am streaming. I'm reacting to the match, the FIFA Club World Cup match of today. Between what Chelsea and Fluminense. And I am actually rooting the. I'm going with the underdog, Fluminense. So tell me where you're from and who. Are you actually into football? Because some of you guys are not even into football. Some of you guys. What? Damn, bro. Package management. Wow. Okay. How it all work together? Okay. Interesting. Okay. Project Egg. Code base overview. And code base overview. You sent me twice. Code base overview. Branding. Okay, this is branding. This is SSR tech overview. Okay, box SSR tech overview. Okay, that's good. Um, man, I don't know what he's talking about, but yeah, guys, this is tough. This is tough. I am also reacting to the what is going on online. I see a lot of people, a lot of Chelsea fan who are, thinking that Chelsea is gonna make it to the final. It is possible. It's very possible. But I'm still not gonna go with Chelsea. I'm still gonna go with the underdog. Brazil all the way, guys. Brazil. If you're from Brazil, say something in Portuguese. Say something in Portugal. What is happening in New Zealand? What is happening in New Zealand, my people? Anyone from New Zealand? Anyone from Brazil? Anyone from the UK, United Kingdom? I used to have a lot of people from UK, man. Where are you guys? Where are you guys? Tell me where are all of my UK's fans or supporters? Used to have a lot of UK, man. A lot of people, a lot of my colleagues from UK used to come and enjoy my stream, but not anymore, right? Not anymore. Someone says, not anymore. Someone says, damn. Yeah, bro, I'm trying. Um, my favorite black and white look alike. I don't see the similarity here. Are they similar? Anyway. Ah, are these two people similar? What that? Yo, guys, it is a good day here in Chicago and it's hot out here. Sorry for the noise. For some of you guys who are disturbed by the noise, don't worry about it. It's just my air conditioning that is crying because of how hot it is outside. I have to do it, otherwise my laptop is not gonna. I mean, my cameras and some of my equipment will not gonna work properly. So I have to cool it down. I have to cool them down. So air conditioning is needed. The noise is coming from my air conditioning, guys. Don't worry about it. Just give me your prediction. Let me know what's up. Let me know what's up. Let me know what's up, my man. Let me know what's happening. Oh, we have how many people that are watching right now? Just two people. Chill. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And also, if you're here, hit the blue heart for Chelsea and then the red circle for Fluminense. And also, if you're from Brazil, ciao. What does ciao mean in a Portuguese? Ciao, ciao, ciao in a Portuguese. Does it has does it mean anything? Ciao. Is it like goodbye? Or is it actually Italiano, not Portuguese? Italiano. Anyone from Italy? Anyone from Italy, guys? If you're from Italy, let me know. If you're from Italy, let me know. If you're supporting, if you're a football fan, please don't get out of here without hitting that thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up before you get out, and also hit the also subscribe. Also, let me know who you rooting for. Are you for Fluminense or you from Chelsea? For Chelsea. Chelsea. I am with Fluminense. I like to go with the underdog. I was telling people that I was impressed by the Brazilian club in this tournament. I thought like this tournament was just a highlight between a highlight of how good the Brazilian league is. You know, the only country that was able to challenge the European biggies was the Brazilian club. I mean, Fluminense's, Botafogo, is that Botafogo? And then Flamingo or Flamengo, whatever. I don't even know their name. And now, this World Club, this Club World Cup made me actually dig a little bit into the Brazilian league. Palmeiras was good. I thought Fluminense is still here. They still got a chance. They still have a chance to make it to the final. I still can see them make it to the final. Translate. Translate. Oh my God, cartoon. Who's this person? All right. Why is this person sending me the message? Let me just I'm also, guys, I'm also on Red Note. If you're on Red Note also, please follow me on Red Note. Are we allowed to stream live on Red Note? Live streaming on Red Note. Ooh, what kind of, oh my God. Some people are crazy, man. Look at this shit. What is she trying to prove? What is she trying to prove here? What is she trying to prove, guys? Look at the thing that she's eating. Look at the thing. I'm not gonna say.
Hey man, whoever got these lows need to come and holler at me. Hey, hit my line, man. I'm tired of hollering apples. Matter of fact, hold on. Dispatch, you fired, man. You fired. Hey man, whoever got these lows need to come and holler at me. Hey, hit my line, man. I'm tired of hollering apples. Matter of fact, hold on.
I bet the driver got paid.
Dispatch, you fired, man. You fired. Hey man, whoever got these lows need to come and holler at me. Hey, hit my line, man. I'm tired of hollering apples. Matter of fact, hold on. Dispatch, you fired, man. You fired.
This kind
Man,
of
whoever got these lows need to come and holler.
So check this out.
How about? See, that's the difference between you and I. See, you count time. I make time count.
damn,
How about? See, that's the difference between you and I. See, you count time. I make time count.
damn, bro. Some people are just nice.
That's Bill Clinton.
Nice guy. Uh, got a lot of problems coming up, in my opinion, with the famous.
I'm sorry. Who do we negotiate? We only negotiate with countries that love us. Is that?
People invited the devil in. They invited all this shit. Them motherfuckers, that fucking, I'm gonna say his name, Puppy on trial. They invited Puppy in the light. I ain't heard nothing about Puppy walking around, grabbing motherfuckers off the street, and put them in the van, and let's kidnap him and bring him here. Them people coming to Puppy, especially this bitch Cassie. That's a sinner. She's a sinner.
Wow.
Stop acting like these people are victims. These are sinners.
Damn, seen the movie?
And the devil was like, ain't you gonna invite me in? And them motherfuckers was like, yeah. Because fuck the goddamn paper. If you got paper, goddammit, them motherfuckers want to come in. But I'm not inviting the devil in my life. Not like that. I mean, I'm a man. I do shit I probably need to stop doing. God damn it. I think about the bitches who be trying to get me to act like they my friend. Corey, come see me. Come see me. So I stopped paying hoes. Them bitches was like, well, where my money at? I was like, why you didn't say that? What acting like you?
And you can look in the photo and see right there that he was gonna be there just for a good time.
Forty-one minutes, and we still are thinking. We don't even have.
There's some hoes, there's some ladies. And then you have to
We still waiting to see what are your prediction, guys. We still want you guys to give us your opinions about what is going to happen. You think nobody has noticed? I donated 100% of my presidential.
Systematic review.
Yo, guys, if you're joining me right now, I'm just live reacting to the match between Chelsea and Fluminense. I do actually think that Fluminense has a chance to make it to the final, even though Chelsea is not to be underestimated. Chelsea is a bigger club. They have a they have more professional playing for them. So yeah, but I still go for Fluminense. Um, once again, share your opinion and tell us who you got. Are you guys actually following the FIFA Club World Cup, or is it just me? Because I'm living in the US, and I know that soccer or football is not the number one sport here in the state. So I'm not expecting my people to know, my American people to actually know what I'm talking about. But if you're from America, though, soccer is so today is like a semi-final, um, and number 10 for a reason. Breaking news: Pop Leo the 7, or the is that 7 or 6? Marriage or 16 or 17? Oh, is that 16? What is X1V? Roman number. Is that oh, that's 14. Okay. Pop Leo the 14 is saying marriage is just between man and woman.
This is
Crazy.
Colax. And it's got to be one of the coolest bags I have ever owned.
But this bag is heavy, bro. This bag is heavy.
This is the Lancer 300 modular backpack by Colax.
I would like to get me a.
So this bag adapts to what I bring.
I want to see if this bag is for me.
The 6-liter top compartment. Perfect.
and keeping the passive into a bulk body part. Now let's talk about the built-in 300 watt-hour power. Say goodbye to dead batteries in Vivo. This 300 watt-hour power station keeps my camera, laptop, lights, and other devices running, whether I'm in the city or out in the wild. Now this built-in adjustable phone is a game changer. It's a tripod, selfie stick, a light stand, all in one. Whether vlogging, shooting B-roll, or need extra lighting, this bag can do it all. Now this isn't just for looks. Similar to most high-end hiking bags, the exoskeleton design of this bag helps distribute the weight evenly, making it both ergonomic and comfortable. From the partial covers to the IPX5 waterproof fabric, durable zippers, and smart storage, everything about this bag screams quality and design. The Lancer 300 is more than just bag; it's a mobile trading hub.
Mm. Yeah, this is a bag that I would like to have for my. How much is it? That's a 500. What is 300 watt power station? Lancer 300 modular outdoor backpack with power and magic arm. Gee, choo.
So this is
Chelsea and Fluminense, guys. Chelsea and Fluminense. That's what we're talking about today. Even though a lot of people are not actually here for that shit. Guys, if you're joining me right now, I'm just doing some research on the match, the FIFA Club World Cup between Chelsea and Fluminense that is going to take place today around 2 p.m. Central Time. And I am actually rooting for the underdog, Fluminense from Brazil. Tell me I share your opinions. Share your opinion. If you tell me who you got. What is strong fit for your Lumix? The main pack is okay. Power station let you recharge your camera multiple times. I'm also checking for a bag online. So yo, bro, if you're just joining me, yeah, let's talk about that charging where complicated is like 12. What?
this is the new camera, but
There should be no difference between that and me being a professional.
Man, UPS just received them fully autonomous yard dogs, and I'm trying to figure out how long is it gonna be before they start replacing drivers, and how many drivers will they replace by having these fully autonomous trucks? Y'all let me know in the comments, cause I'm trying to figure this out. Look at that, that's pretty cool though.
Thailand. Thailand is where this guy. This is my turn too.
Wait. You're telling me this is the end of Tara Davis as we know it, as she's currently under investigation for this celebration that she did on her last attempt. I mean, look at this ghetto thug. I mean, if you don't already know, this is her competition. Becky, the white girl, jumps a 6.80 on her last attempt, putting Tara Davis in dead last. And now it's all up to Tara Davis on her last attempt. You can see her only able to jump 675. I mean, she's completely selling the bag as of right now. She has the crowd on her feet and has one more attempt. She's in dead last right now. If she doesn't win this, I mean, it could be the end of all her sponsors. So this means a lot. And she's off. What will she do? Come on. Huss. Oh my, that was far. I don't know how far. I don't know if she has voices in her head. I don't know who the hell she's talking to. But we have to wait and see. I don't know if it's going to be enough. But oh my god, talk about a beautiful jump. Ugh. Oh my god, what was that? Oh my, perfect on the board. We still don't know if it's enough. We're waiting. Oh my god, it is. 7.07 and wins the competition. Oh my god, what is she doing? Oh no, she's gonna get in trouble for this. I mean, you cannot be screaming and running across the field. The 400 is literally starting any second.
This 49-inch curve.
See ya.
I don't think Puff used his organization as much as they would have liked him to. Right. Do you follow what I'm saying? Yes. From what I'm seeing, yes, it was him, yes, and his freak off mates. You see what I'm saying? Yes. He wasn't using the secretariat. You follow what I'm saying? It was a select team, yeah, which I think is going to save him. He didn't use the whole bad boy to do this because a lot of this happened off bad boy time. Let's go back. The reason why they're having such a hard time proving his case is he got locked up for frivolous reasons in the first place. Puffy is going through this because he sued Diageo. Puffy sued Diageo. He said that on started his own party, and they needed to make sure that he couldn't influence the 2024 election.
And it's called Our Black Party. Okay. It's time for us to have our own black political party, unapologetically. Because right now, if you look at the debates, we're not even a part of the conversation. Not at all. We're not a part of the conversation. We don't have any political power. We don't have any political leverage. And so we started Our Black Party, stepped up and put the money behind it. This is the the biggest threat and the only option that we have right now.
And so he had to be in jail. Puffy had to be taken off the streets during election season because he started that black party, and neither Democrats or Republicans knew where he stood, and they couldn't afford to let him influence the outcome. And they had to pay him back for suing Diageo. So he wasn't locked up for this anyway. These charges were fabricated to make the case stick. I don't think Puff used his organization as much as they would have liked him to. Right. Do you follow what I'm saying? Yes. From what I'm seeing, yes, it was him, yes, and his freak off mates. Yes. You see what I'm saying? Yes. He wasn't using the secretariat. You follow what I'm saying? It was a select team, yeah, which I think is going to save him. He didn't use the whole bad boy to do this because a lot of this happened off bad boy time. Let's go back. The reason why they're having such a hard time proving this case
is he got locked up on frivolous reasons in the first place. Puffy is going through this because he sued Diageo. Puffy sued Diageo. Said that he started his own party, and they needed to make sure that he couldn't influence the 2024 election. And it's called Our Black Party. Okay. It's time for us to have our own black political party, unapologetically. Because right now, if you look at the debates, we're not even a part of the conversation. Let's get this. See. And that's why you are exhibiting a lot of those same behaviors. Well, it's because we don't have to be involved. Because now we're getting the stuff on people. Fix your conversation with her. Continue to show us how blue Jamie are, because you can't even finish a conversation with her. No, we'll sit here and watch you have a conversation. It's not even show her the respect. You talk to her, you're disrespectful. And then say to you, talk to her, so you talk to us, you will talk to her. She can check me for passion. That's all right. She told me that. That's not our problem. You're not threatening things. So now we need to search your person. So do you want to have the conversation with us about the conversation about that with her?
Bro, I don't know what's going on between this.
Conversation with her. Get this kid up. Shut up, like, just shut up. You got 10 seconds until this thing's gonna be ready, all right? We're gonna take this, and don't you make any sudden movements. As soon as this goes off, you can't do that. It's like, bro, calm down, blow on that. Keep going. All right, let's get this. See. That's gotta be wrong. Right, say, but I took your test. Can I go now? No, let's. No, I see. What are we gonna do? That's right. Maybe he's got. He can still have drugs in his system. You don't have any weapons on your person? No, he's not rushed. Let us know if he's a cop. No. Keep going.
Is this a stage video?
They'll poison the black community for 30 years straight. But you get your feelings hurt by a tweet. This is Leo Cohen, who's been promoting black music that glorifies murder, drug dealing, and disrespecting women forever. Then when Kanye West was tweeting about him being a Nazi and promoting the swastika, Leo had a lot to say. Now, he's an omnipotent lunatic. He's an insane God. He's a God with petty human emotions. I'm a jealous God. Worship me alone. You don't get of Africa's blood. Don't get covered.
On Music Unlimited is
They look good. They do. What social is that? Oh, oh, yeah. I have big feet.
Yo guys, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. I'm just streaming about this FIFA Club World Cup between Chelsea and Fluminense from Brazil. And I have this poll that I would like you guys to predict to pick a side. I mean, a lot of you guys are not actually into soccer like that, but if you're into soccer, let me know.
Yeah, boy, the drama say y'all about to do what to me out here?
Psych. Yo, boy, I'm out of here. I'm gone.
Damn, bro. FedEx.
It's like me where you hold on to things like way too long. So my husband ended up losing his job.
He had a job.
Yeah,
Where he worked at?
that job. He was a manager at a
Good
warehouse.
Mike hand, so he picked the hand. He was a manager at the warehouse.
He was a manager at a warehouse.
Okay.
So he ended up losing his job. He came home. He told me, I'm like, okay, cool. All right. So a month went by, and he looked for me to pay the bills. And who paying what bill? So I was going to consider it if he gave me the money back for paying the bill. So no, he felt like he shouldn't have to do that. What do you mean? When I told you, as a man, I expect you to provide. Under no circumstances will I ever touch bills as long as I got a husband.
Damn.
That's just absolutely.
Damn, bro.
If you can hear.
He probably happy you.
Exactly. I'm sure he is. My ass. So my husband ended up losing his job.
He had a job.
Yeah, he's
Where he worked at?
that job. He was a manager at a
Good
warehouse.
Mike hand, so he picked the hand. He was a manager at the warehouse.
He was a manager at a warehouse.
Okay.
So he ended up losing his job. He came home. He told me, I'm like, okay, cool. All right. So a month went by, and he looked for me to pay the bills. So I was going to consider it if he gave me the money back for paying the bill. So no, he felt like he shouldn't have to do that. What do you mean? When I told you, as a man, I expect you to provide. Under no circumstances will I ever touch bills as long as I got a husband. None. That's just absolutely true. If you can hear.
He probably happy you.
Exactly. I'm sure he is. My ass. So my husband ended up losing his job.
He had a job.
Yeah, he's
Where he worked at?
that job. He was a manager at a
Good
warehouse.
Mike hand, so he picked the hand. He was a manager at the warehouse.
He was a manager at a warehouse.
Okay.
So he ended up losing his job. He came home and he told me, I'm like, okay, cool. All right. So a month went by. Not this filho. Nada. Fotoğraf tiro.
Dream life. My dream is go to Canada, work hard, and sexy.
Illegal immigrants under the jurisdiction of America?
No, they are.
They're not.
If you're an illegal immigrant in the country, right, and you murder somebody, can we charge you with murder? Can we arrest you and charge you with murder?
Yes, because they have committed a criminal crime and gone under the jurisdiction of America. Them coming over here does not put them under the jurisdiction of America. It's very simple.
Do you know what jurisdiction means?
Yes, it's
It doesn't seem like you do. Yeah. So we have legal authority over you if you're in the country.
they don't.
So you don't have to, if you're in the country, you don't have to follow our laws. We don't have jurisdiction over you. Is that what you're saying?
They're not under the jurisdiction until, and I liked how you had to include an action that they had to perform to become under the jurisdiction of America.
No, that was just to demonstrate to you that we apply our laws to everyone within the country, whether you're a citizen or you're not. So
Yeah, after
we apply our
Yeah.
apply our laws to nope, at all times we apply our laws to everyone. I guess we'll do this. If you get say you get pulled over for speeding, you're an illegal immigrant, you get pulled over for speeding, and can the cop write you a ticket even though you're not a citizen?
Yes, because they have done an action. That was
Well, you said hold on,
Bro,
that's civil. Hold on, sorry, that's civil. I'm sorry, that's civil. Oh, speeding tickets. So speeding is criminal, and that's what you think.
Yes, because every single aspect that you're trying to equate it to has to have an action in order for them to become under the jurisdiction of America. Every single example you have just given has had to have a prefix of an action for them to come under the jurisdiction. I mean, you're saying that they're automatically under the jurisdiction of America after they have committed a fucking action that is legality purposes.
You are wrong, but in a roundabout kind of way, you're almost kind of right. Because you do have
I'm not
to.
wrong.
Hold on, I'm cutting you off while I'm proving you wrong. You kind of do have to do an action to come under the jurisdiction of the United States, but in the case of like an illegal immigrant, right? The action is crossing the border. You cross the border, that's an action, and now you are under the jurisdiction of the United States.
Illegal immigrants under the jurisdiction of America? No,
They are.
they're not.
If you're an illegal immigrant in the country, right, and you murder somebody, can we charge you with murder? Can we arrest you and charge you with murder?
Yes, because they have committed a criminal crime and gone under the jurisdiction of America. Them coming over here does not put them under the jurisdiction of America. It's very simple.
Do you know what jurisdiction means?
Yes, it's
It doesn't seem like you do. Yeah. So we have legal authority over you if you're in the country.
they don't.
So you don't have, if you're in the country, you don't have to follow our laws. We don't have jurisdiction over you. Is that what you're saying?
They're not under the jurisdiction until, and I liked how you had to include an action that they had to perform to become under the jurisdiction of America.
No, that was just to demonstrate to you that we apply our laws to everyone within the country, whether you're a citizen or you're not. So
Yeah, after they
apply our
yeah.
apply our laws to nope, at all times we apply our laws to make them very possibly have weapons of mass destruction.
It's the most powerful.
Yeah? Quit looking. On some real shit. On some real shit. On some real shit. Chill with that.
Is the real reason. Just got home from work at the club. My meat is raw from the amount of dances I gave tonight. It was such a good night. So let's do money count and figure out together how much I made in the 6 hours I was working at the club. Oh, hello. Just ignore this. I got a lemonade on the way home. Let's get into a show. I'll see many ones because I used most of my ones to tip out the rest of the staff so I could keep my big bills. It's a couple ones. She liked to organize the bill. On top of this, I also got a $200 tip over Venmo. And I just got a text from one of the customers I saw tonight. I use text-free to talk with my customers outside of the club or Instagram. I just don't like using my real number in case they could look that up and find stuff about me. You would be surprised how much information you can get from somebody with just their phone number. Start with the big bills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 17, 17, 90, 245, 1800 to the 1, 1802, 1803, plus a $200 tip. That's $2,003. Total of 2 VIP rooms. I got a handful of the $100 just normal dances, and then I have one customer who you might recall, NASA guy. He got 7 dances in a row. Each of those dances were $100. Incredible night. Just got home from work at the club with my such a good. So let's do money count and figure out together how much I made in the 6 hours I was working at the club. Oh, hello. Just ignore this. I got a lemonade on the way home. Let's get into a show. I'll see many ones because I used most of my ones to tip out the rest of the staff so I could keep my big bills. It's a couple ones.
No, I'm good, thank you. You can't give me unlawful orders in practice. Can I get your name and address? Yeah, this is right.
Filming over here. Can't be filming our page. We get curious when we have people that are filming.
You are left. Yes.
Finish. Just get curious people out here filming us wanting to know what's going on. So that's why we're contacting you to find out if you need anything or if anything's going on.
I do not need anything.
You don't need anything?
Absolutely not.
You plan on being out here?
I have no idea. I honestly was almost kind of leaving before she started being that psycho and giving me orders. Okay, so you can't get out and give unlawful orders and demand ID if you don't have any articulable suspicion of anything.
So I was on the radio. We have our location here.
Okay.
So I was listening to what she was exactly saying.
She told me I had green light to stand here. It doesn't matter. I'm allowed to talk over you if I want. It's not about that. You guys are trying to bully me and give me unlawful directives. She told me I can't be on a public sidewalk, which was false. You said I need to move along and I cannot film here. That is complete. You cannot. This is my right. I'm exercising my right.
Let me finish, okay? Another car was trying to come in.
And I was not in the way.
Let me finish.
Hey, you're not talking to me like you're my mom.
Well, you're acting like a child, so
Okay, go away. You're dismissed. You're dismissed.
Damn.
No, I'm good, thank you. You can't give me unlawful order.
Hey, look at it right here. If you went through CDL school, I don't care if you're fresh out or if you got 40 years experience. $2 million on the line. $2 million on the line. You get one pull up. Can you do it? Can you do it? One pull up. $2 million. I don't care if you just got your CDL.
That's 5K monitor.
To really, really listen The reason why the side chick exists because you're not doing what you're supposed to.
For you. Who's you? Listen. Who's you? Put your hands behind your back. Do you hear what I said? Do you have an ID? I am. Do you have an ID? You're about to get tased. I'm not yet. You want to tase me on my land? I will. I will. You will do that. I will 100% do it. That's correct. You will tase with your hands behind your back on his land.
Can we make this peaceful?
It is peaceful. Don't you feel the peace?
No, you're young right now.
Okay.
So,
Okay. I forgot.
if we are mistaken,
You're mistaken.
if we are mistaken,
If you're mistaken,
we can get this all cleared out.
I am then dead. Right. That's what it is. That's what it is. What's your date of birth? What's your date of birth? What are you looking for? What is your date of birth? What are you looking for? Who are you looking for?
But you're matching.
Who are you looking for? Elroy.
Okay, you're matching.
You're not Elroy? Live here. Okay. Where does Elroy live? I don't know. Go ask him. Because Elroy's address is here. Go ask him. I'm going to tell you one more time. Put your hands behind your back. I'm not matching anything. This is my estate.
Wait, keep this peaceful.
I am being peaceful. I have no weapons on me, and I told you that. I'm allowed to raise my voice. It's not against the law. That's what decibel is it that I need to go past? What decibel is it not peaceful? Tell me that. Oh, put your hands. Touch me. Do not touch me. Put your hands behind. Do not touch me. I'm telling you, do not touch me. I'm gonna tase you. Tase me. It's gonna get hot in this bitch. I'm telling you, it's gonna get hot. I'm telling you, it's gonna get hot. I don't care. It's not lying. I'm gonna tase you. All right. Put your hands behind your back. Listen. Put your hands behind your back. Go ahead and do what you gotta do. Go ahead. Don't touch me though. You're not gonna touch me. Back up. Let me tell you what I'm thinking from me for your own safety.
Stay on the ground.
If you touch me, you're gonna see something you don't want to see. Elroy, come on. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Peace and love. For you.
Transmission repair.
People are crazy, bro. People are crazy. What's going on is crazy. I was supposed to be reacting to the live the football match between Chelsea and Fluminense, and now I'm in this loop, Instagram loop, where you see crazy people, police and citizens fighting each other's. Woman tell her husband she wanted divorce.
So that there's like a mediator present.
Translation. She wanted a 2-on-1 ambush.
Got us in like ASAP like 2 days later. And I walked in knowing that I was going to ask for a divorce. And so we sit down in our session. It's like really tense, really awkward. My ex was sitting there like, so why do we have an emergency session? The therapist was like, Jamie, do you want to start? And I just started crying and I was like, I want a divorce. It was hard for me to like say the words. I was like, I'm done. I want a divorce. He sat there quiet. I'm sitting next to him crying. He didn't move. He didn't look at me. He didn't react at all. He was just stone cold. And eventually our therapist was like, would you like to respond? So he responded right away. And he's like, fine, let's just go ahead and finalize the details. And that was that. And it was like, I looked at my therapist and I was just like kind of stunned.
Oh, what's wrong, Pookie? Did your plan to get him to lose school in front of a witness so you can use it against him in court fail miserably?
Sad, isn't it? Like, I knew that I was ready to leave that day, but I couldn't believe that was his reaction. There was no empathy. There was no compassion. There was no like wanting to fight for us, which.
Fight for what? To give you validation after you tried to rip his guts out in front of a stranger? Or to give you ammo to use against him in court?
I don't think so. I didn't think that there would be, but you just always hope that like one last try, We went home that night. We didn't speak. He slept on the couch. I woke up and went to work the next day. Came home. He was playing PlayStation that night. Sat next to him. We hadn't talked in 24 hours. And I said, can we talk about what happened yesterday? He was just playing, just looking straight ahead. He was like, what's to talk about? In my mind, I'm thinking, it's our last ditch effort to like steer the ship around, And I was like, so what are we gonna do? And he just kept playing. He was like, I already got an apartment. I already took my name off of the lease. He had done things within that 24 hours. He had opened up the filing folder of his single man life and went ahead and got all this shit done.
Yeah.
Damn, Instagram is just messing with me, man.
This is the first black-owned electric vehicle company in the world, and it's headquartered here in Atlanta. The Avaya is actually available to purchase.
Electric cars are great, except for one little thing. No one likes to charge them. And we created and received a patent for a new type of generator motor. And now you have two options to charge. Certainly, you're welcome to plug our car in. But if you need to hop in your car, take an emergency drive down to your kid at college, and it's 500 miles away, uh, with my generator in that car, you don't have to stop for a charge station.
Okay.
The news out of Nebraska today. Apparently, our entire state is going to go bankrupt in 2 quarters. Me and my husband owned a cattle ranch here, and I can confirm that all of the cattle ranchers here overwhelmingly voted for Trump. We support him. We voted for him. Something like 70% of our entire workforce is undocumented immigrants, and they straight up are not showing up for work anymore. They have all either fled the country, fled the state. They don't want to get raided while at work, so they have just moved on to work somewhere else. And straight up, we are going to go bankrupt now. We are going to go bankrupt, and yeah, we voted.
Started.
I would love to hear an argument for why power cut read 50 point right before an election, but can't do it now in inflation. Can't do it now with inflation lower. Thought you would never ask, JD. In 2024, inflation was falling. Power cut. Now Trump tariffs are set to spike price. Cutting now risk blowing it all up. This isn't politics, it is prevention. Power's not late. It's the only adult left in the room. Boom. Yeah, guys, if you're just joining me right now, I'm just, I'm just like waiting for the match. But I may go like after 30 minutes or 40 minutes. But like I say, my prediction is my prediction is that Fluminense in the final. I like Chelsea, but I will go with Fluminense. Yep.
You load to think undocumented immigrants pay into the tax system every year? Zero?
Nothing.
Oh, probably nothing. Undocumented, I would guess zero. Why would they pay anything?
My guess is nothing.
Since they're undocumented, $0. $100. $100.
2022, they paid $96 billion into Social Security and Medicare, just undocumented.
I really don't know what to say about it.
2022, they paid $96 billion into the Social Security Medicare system.
Seems ludicrous. That kind of money coming in.
You are
Is it a guy or is it a girl? People are looking for money, man. Felony on tape.
Never. And I.
Our backpack that
Who has Jeffrey Epstein's my book? Yeah. But who? That is, I mean, that's under direct control director. Yeah. Just like the manifesto from the National School shootings, the Catholic schools. So I've seen that, right? It's not the National Police saying we don't want this out. The FBI airmailed into that operation and said this is not getting out. Because they do that because this is another government gangster operation. All these local law enforcement communities get funding from the FBI. Don't ask me questions like that. You're not a very good reporter doing that. Okay, go ahead.
Trump lashes out after reporter asks if he'll self-deport on live television. What was meant to be a moment of triumph quickly turned into one of the most embarrassing scenes of the year. Standing in the White House garden, Donald Trump proudly unveiled his latest proposal, ending birthright citizenship. America is for true, pure-blooded Americans, he declared with confidence. But things took a sharp turn when a journalist spoke up with a bold question. Mr. Trump, since you're the child of immigrants and currently facing 34 criminal charges, will you be setting the example and self-deporting? The pause was chilling. Trump stood frozen for a few seconds, then burst out in fury. What a ridiculous question. How dare you? Security rushed to escort the reporter out, but the damage was already done. Cameras had caught every second. The fallout was.
They have to look. I was sitting one day drinking some coffee, and I was looking at the line at Chick-fil-A. 3 lines. I'm a officer and I'm hard by doing that right there. So you know.
For years, we've been held hostage under the Democratic rule. That is horrible, horrible, horrible. We've had more taxes. We paid more for everything.
Wait, you think that taxes? You think that taxes have been like really high in the last 4 years, right?
And it's not just that. We paid for everything. The middle income America was paying for the Democratic.
I just want to clarify. You didn't like Biden and Harris's tax code.
I did not.
Did you ever vote for it again?
No,
Under any circumstances,
No.
it was Trump's tax code.
It was Obama's.
In 2017, Donald Trump passed the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, in which was his tax code and set to expire this year, meaning under the entire Biden-Harris administration, we were under Donald Trump's tax code. You just told us that you hated that tax code and you'd never vote for it again under any circumstances.
For a Democratic regime ever.
So it had nothing to do with what they were doing and all to do with the fact that they're Democrats. Party over country every single day, you're a member of a cult.
Last 4 years, we've been held hostage under the Democratic rule. That is horrible, horrible, horrible. We've
I
had
like to watch this guy,
thing.
politicians.
Taxes. You think that taxes have been like really high in the last 4 years, right?
It's not just that. We paid for everything. We, the middle income America, was paying for the Democratic.
That's what it's like. You didn't like Biden and Harris's tax code.
I did not.
Did you ever vote for it again?
No.
Under any circumstances,
No.
it was Trump's tax code.
It was Obama's. It was Obama's.
In 2017, Donald Trump passed the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, in which was his tax code and set to expire this year, meaning under the entire Biden-Harris administration, we were under Donald Trump's tax code. You just told us that you hated that tax code and you'd never vote for it again under any circumstances.
For Democratic regime ever.
So it had nothing to do with what they were doing and all to do with the fact that they're Democrats. Party over country every single day, you're a member of a cult.
Last 4 years, we've been held hostage under the Democratic rule. That is horrible, horrible, horrible. We've had more taxes. We paid more for everything.
Wait, you think that taxes? You think that taxes have been like really high in the last 4 years, right?
It's not just that. We paid for everything. We, the middle income America, was paying for the Democratic.
That's what it's like. You didn't like Biden and Harris's tax code.
I did not.
Did you ever vote for it again?
No.
Under any circumstances,
No.
it was Trump's tax code.
It was Obama's. It was Obama's.
In 2017, Donald Trump passed the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, in which was his tax code and set to expire this year, meaning under the entire Biden-Harris administration, we were under Donald Trump's tax code. You just told us that you hated that tax code and you'd never vote for it again under any circumstances.
For Democratic regime ever.
So it had nothing to do with what they were doing and all to do with the fact that they're Democrats. Party over country every single day, you're a member of a cult.
Last 4 years, we've been held hostage under the Democratic rule. That is horrible, horrible, horrible. We've had more taxes. We paid more for everything.
You think that taxes? You think that taxes have been like really high in the last 4 years, right?
It's not just that. We paid for everything. We, the middle income America, was paying for the Democratic.
That's what it's like. You didn't like Biden and Harris's tax code.
I did not.
Did you ever vote for it again?
No.
Under any circumstances,
No.
it was Trump's tax code.
It was Obama's.
In 2017, Donald Trump passed the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, in which was his tax code and set to expire this year, meaning under the entire Biden-Harris administration, we were under Donald Trump's tax code. You just told us that you hated that tax code and you'd never vote for it again under any circumstances.
For Democratic regime ever.
So it had nothing to do with what they were doing and all to do with the fact that they're Democrats. Party over country every... Breaking news, Donald Trump's big... Okay, the Republican Senate just passed one of the worst bills in American history. You should watch this video because it'll impact the rest of your life. Donald Trump's big beautiful... Dude, okay, so we have some... Hey guys, if you live in breaking news, Donald Trump has announced a ceasefire. Breaking news? Okay. America just...
Last 4 years,
The big players in New York City are all scrambling about what to do about Mount Donnie right now.
How many cops do it take for a public photographer? That's totally legal. All county property. I don't think it's the public property. Yeah, public property. County supervisor. Before you sign your name on the dotted line on the list, county supervisor, this is public property. It's public. This is actually, well, if you don't think so, I need you to know, sir. Because these are my rights about the property. I need all y'all to be sure that what you're going to do is legal. Now, I don't see I'm in public as long as I want to. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cops out here, and you got your name in your gun for what reason? I say, are you ready to shoot me? No. So why you got your hand on your gun? Because I can. Because you're ready to shoot me, right? Guns are ready to shoot me. Y'all ready to shoot me? No. It's a matter of fact. Your hands are on your gun. I'm done talking to you.
which is legal in this state, not here on this county property. This is public property. I can't carry inside of there. That's a government building. Right. Exactly. I'm outside. This is a public area. What's your name? Tell me your name. Detective Williams. Your badge number? I don't have badge numbers. So what you're telling me right now is, per the Constitution, I cannot open carry or film in none of this area. Per the but policy isn't law. I need you to understand that policy isn't law. I'm not giving that out. I haven't broken the law. Well, I want to know what to refer to you as. Good citizen, please. Good citizen. Yes, sir. Okay. The reason we it is abnormal for somebody to carry on county property. No, with that open statement, much further talk to you. I need this officer to understand that he's threatening my life with his hands. He has the top of it. I need y'all to see this. He's took the top off his gun. He's ready to shoot me for no reason. Yes, sir. I'm big for you because my keys are right here. I'm cold. I'm putting my hand right here. Okay. I don't want you shooting for no reason. Hey, can you talk to me? Yes, sir. Okay. I am the supervisor. Yes, sir. The county parking lot. It is county property. The parking lot is public. You are right about that. But it is abnormal for people to walk around the parking lot with an open carry pistol. It is abnormal. You have to admit that it is abnormal. But is it legal? It doesn't matter whether it's legal or illegal. Is it legal? I'm saying that it's outrageous people's suspicion. But you're the supervisor, so you should know this more than anyone. Is it legal? It is legal. Yes, it is. Can I have your name? I'm sorry, I got that already. Are you going to listen to me? Have your name. I want your name first. It's your policy. Can I have your name? My policy? Yes. My name? You do. Because you're in uniform, so you have to identify yourself. Corey Payne, thank you. All right, any of y'all detaining me? Anybody detaining me here? Since you're not going to be rational and talk to me, we're going to leave. Thank you. Bye.
Damn.
Don't you do anything illegal.
What?
Okay, I'll pay for this.
It's crazy out here, man. The police and the citizens, you know, they go at it, man. I don't know what is going on in this country. For me, I don't argue with the when I'm outside. I don't argue with the law enforcement agent. Just shut up. I don't want to argue, bro. Anything can happen in this on the street. Anything. Damn, bro. That's why I like watching these Instagram reel. Guys, are you guys coming for my for the match, for the football match between Chelsea and Fluminense? Yeah, you can share your predictions and who do you got for the W? Don't forget also to hit that thumbs up.
If you're always on.
Or the police is turning around to come and get him. So the police was coming on the opposite direction and he saw that dude and he saw this dude. The dude is and he decided to turn around and follow the dude. That's crazy. Oh, he stopped him. Damn. You gotta be careful, man. Sometimes these police officers, they're out here, they're looking for anything to do. I mean, it's like, you gotta be careful out there, bro. All right, yeah.
Lose your license in less than 10 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi. I'm gonna let it go right there. Lord, this is how to lose your license in less than 10 seconds. 1 Mississippi. See you. Do it.
You're the type of female to be up in somebody's cheesecake factory. Okay, you're on a budget.
Time out.
Broke, you're on a budget.
So you want to go to Roof Chris, right? I feel like Roof Chris is reserved for women that hold themselves to a bit of a standard that it's not quite your level because when you walk in here, I promise you right now, something was a little off. I didn't want to say anything, but since we want to talk about Brokey, Stinky, stop playing with me.
What did you say?
Yes, guys. What is that? Blue heart for Chelsea and then red circle for Fluminense. That's what it is. My Instagram, my YouTube is actually chatting, sending comments, sending chat without my authorization. That's crazy.
Distance ends here.
What? People are troublemakers.
Yeah, don't touch my property. You're trespassing on my property, young man. Yeah, don't touch my property. Don't take my private property. You're trespassing on my property, young man.
Is this a setup or is it like a true like?
Saying, you guys are all blaming China, you're blaming us, but it's really your own fault, and America now needs a revolution.
If you're looking for a way to expand
Oh boy, inspection. How you doing? Now with you? Yeah, you. Yeah? All right, we'll get that.
try and have
How are they recording?
Yeah. The Democrats were the ones that were for slavery. The Democrats were the ones that came up with the Jim Crow stuff.
Even if all of that were true about slavery, which party flies the Confederate flag today?
A lot of the Democrats.
You really think Democrats fly the Confederate flag?
Democrats that, yes.
Overwhelmingly, you'll see a Confederate flag right next to a Trump flag. That's just how it works now.
I haven't seen that overwhelmingly.
You really? You think, was it Democrats or Republicans trying to take down Confederate statues?
Confederate statues?
Which party was trying to take down Confederate statues?
Yeah, what's the statue got to do with?
You're saying that Democrats are pro-Confederate, but weren't Democrats trying to remove Confederate statues?
Why are they doing that?
Because they're anti-Confederate.
No, they're not.
Why are they trying to remove the statues then?
Because they're trying to change the history of our country. You know what? Take a camera and go interview all these black people that are here, okay?
Yeah.
And you ask
The
them.
3 black people that are here?
If you ask them, the Democrats were the ones that were for slavery, and the Democrats were the ones that came up with the Jim Crow stuff.
Even if all of
Do you want to form an LLC for $0 plus the state?
I don't answer questions.
I actually don't. States. I have a answer any fucking question without a fucking lawyer present. I'm invoking my Sixth Amendment right. Do whatever the fuck you gotta do. I have no statements to make. I'm not answering any fucking question.
I don't have to answer a goddamn thing. Fifth Amendment. I don't have to answer any thing. I don't have to answer a goddamn thing.
I understand that. You know what?
Time.
I don't answer the question. It's pretty fucking nice. Get a fucking warrant.
I don't answer questions.
I actually don't have to answer any goddamn questions. I have to answer any fucking question. And we're 100 miles away from the fucking border. When I am within the United States, I have a Fifth Amendment right to answer any fucking questions without a fucking lawyer present. I'm invoking my Sixth Amendment right. Do whatever the fuck you gotta do. I have no statements to make, and I'm not answering any fucking question.
I don't have to answer a goddamn thing. Fifth Amendment.
De igual manera, lo que vimos que se hizo viral de esta mujer que con
Una discriminación, un clasismo, un racismo. A ver.
Racist walk that way. Not racist walk this way.
History.
Make more money than both of you.
History.
They know everything.
Do she salute?
I'm American.
Pledge allegiance to the flag. To kids.
No. No. You know what, you little. You're just spreading rhetoric. You guys just spread bad rhetoric.
To my flag.
Of the United States of America.
You don't do it every single
And you said that for it. How do you say that? She touched my pearls. Kamala better, little bro. I just said it.
If you owe the IRS 5,000.
Will down to California. China. Some real harassment right there, bro. Record this, bro. Yes, I do.
After this interaction, the cop was fired from his police department. Do you think he deserved this? Let us know in
He
the
deserves to
comments.
be fired if it's not a stage. If it's not a stage, he deserves to be fired.
Trump because I didn't really like the whole Biden administration because it presented weakness.
Okay, so what specifically about the Biden administration brings up?
Just that, they wanted to help everybody they could.
That's weakness.
So you think, like, okay, are you a Christian?
Yeah.
Did Jesus want to help everybody that he could?
Well, I know Jesus was actually alive. Can't prove that.
You just said that you were a Christian.
Yeah, that's what I aligned with.
So if you're a Christian, that means that you believe Jesus was alive.
Even what
Right.
I know for a fact.
So you wanted to be a Christian.
I guess I wouldn't be a Christian.
I'm so sorry. You're just ragging my brain. This is hell for me. Do you guys see what I go through with some of these guests? Why did you vote for Trump?
I voted for Trump because I
Just need someone to explain something to me. Utility bill usually averages between $200 and $250 a month. Please explain to me how my utility bill went from $250 a month to $696.
Girl,
Nobody can explain.
You're under arrest for what? For the incident we talked about earlier today.
What am I under arrest for?
For a reckless endangerment.
And how was I recklessly endangering my child?
Let's just talk about your cookies. They're getting older and they've been used.
Sell your car to Carvana.
Nothing wrong with what I did to you. Lady,
All right, guys. I think my today's stream is gonna end here because is nobody's damn.
My name is
Some people need a psychological therapy. I don't know. Some people need to go see doctors, man. The street people are sick on the street, man. People I don't know. Some people need to travel. That's what I can see. Some people just need to travel outside of the country and see what is going on. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. It was nice to talk to you guys, and I enjoyed the stream. And hopefully, we can continue doing that kind of a stream forever. And yeah, until then, stay safe out there, and don't put yourself in trouble. Peace.